up. Greatest ever sums it up. I ain't have a lot when I was coming up. Kinda made my stomach turn when I brung it up. Wait. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, gold tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, gold tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank.
Going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me.
Coach, they love their crab cakes and they love their football. That's what Maryland does. And we are at M&T Bank Stadium down near the Inner Harbor of Baltimore. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Miami Dolphins and the Baltimore Ravens. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's 2nd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, D. He's coming. He's got 61. Matchbox light. Ready?
A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things. But the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
45.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Hill. Goodwin able to haul it in. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there.
Set. 18. Switch up. Go.
A first down carry for Henry. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, Tucson. 80 weapon. Hey, Charlie. Check. Lucky. 44. Mike. Look at me. Zipper.
On 2nd and 12. Hill is going to let this go for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. A big play there. His 6th touchdown of the season as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Mariota on first down. It's caught. Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. He got 29 yards that time.
First down, Miami.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Now the first carry for Bryce Love. They'll get only a couple down to the 44.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From the 44, Mariota. This taken in by Jakeem Grant. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 28.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Dolphins.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Now the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Second and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Check three.
Here's Bell. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Watch safety quick. One. Safety.
Now a first down carry by Bell. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. John Ross, his 17th touchdown now on the season, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. It's a very short kick taken by an up man.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
132 fighter. Hey, Alpha. Now. Hit it.
Out of the gun, Hill. And, oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down.
Check 50. Check 50. Shift. Go. Now.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Just enough to get the first down there with a 1-yard pickup. On 1st down, it's Hill. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Here's Hill. Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant, and they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
And they're on the tackle, Shaq Lawson. These two teams all tied after one. On 2nd down, it's Bell. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a 1st down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Bell. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another 1st down. And look, they had great field position to start. But, boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off. On 1st down, Bell. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Josh Jones in on the stop.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
From the shotgun, it's a give to Bell. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming.
Check, check. Walk with the three. Check. Center it. Fast. Check. Fragment. Pick that. Three. Shit.
They'll try and run for it with Bell. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. Just a yard, but that's all they needed. And by the slimmest of margins, it'll be first and goal. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal.
Let's get it.
At the 7-yard line.
They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal.
Where are they, team?
Out of the shotgun, it's Bell. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to bring up a 4th and goal. Defense didn't budge on third down. Now what are we going to see on fourth?
We're soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what, right?
Yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. And I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready up.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down. They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. On second down, here's Henry. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. A nice first down pickup on a gain of 6.
General West.
First and 10 at the
Hey,
46-yard line.
Go. Go.
They'll run on first down. It's Henry, and he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
8 read.
Loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 45-yard line.
22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber. Hey. High 7. Give me that ball,
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 12 yards the pickup there. Good for a Raven first. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Greystone, travel.
Kill, turn up. Kill, turn up. 44 is the mic, 44 is mic. Check. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys. Check 52.
Blue draw corkers. Hey!
Check. Motion out of the backfield.
On first down, Henry. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. They'll try the air now with Hill. Man open, it's Goodwin. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. From the gun, here's Hill. And Adams has it, complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again. This quarterback now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Looking for the end zone. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Goodwin, his 2nd touchdown on the season, and the Ravens have retaken the lead. Extra point right down the middle, and the lead is now 14-10. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be taken very short. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Now Bell, and the defense obviously expecting run as well, as they're going to shut that one down at the line of scrimmage. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. On 3rd down, Mariota. This short throw caught by Goddard. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say, we'll see what happens. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it.
Let's go. Let's do it.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals, because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. A huge play there on the screen pass. 48 yards. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. This is Bell. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 21-yard line.
Where are they, team?
Yeah, let's go set lunch. 66.
They'll go again with Bell. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. A nice job there as he rumbles for 9. And it'll be back to a 3rd and 3.
Mike. Big stop. Kill. Switch it.
On 3rd down, here's Bell. And he's got the 1st down as he gets it to the 8. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal.
Check.
Now Bell. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
Check 26. He's checking crap.
They'll try to throw now. Mariota. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Zadarius Smith in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Couple of plays sent them the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. And it'll be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And he is going to be stopped on the return at his own 3-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore 1st down. With that last effort, he topples the 5,000-yard mark for his career.
And that doesn't place you among the absolute greats that have ever played the game, but it's a significant achievement and a very, very solid career.
Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line.
Here we go. 60 Pittsburgh. X3. 218. Chopper. Go.
They keep it with Henry on 1st down. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
the line of scrimmage.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
And 10 at the 27-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the eye.
Recon, 132 fighter.
44's Mike. Check. 3 buzz.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Protein spill.
It's our field. Hey, it's our house. He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up. Switch.
Go.
Henry will get it. He's been busy today. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
At the 44-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a second and 6.
6-6. Pull it high.
Sponge. No.
Hey.
Motion.
Now Hill. Forced out to his left. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
That's something we have not seen him do to this point, and that's take the ball, tuck it, and run.
Exactly right. His first carry of the game. I guess he picked a good time to do it.
He certainly did. Not only did he have the element of surprise, he's making sure he's judicious in taking off.
Clear. Snap.
They'll run on first down. It's Henry. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Tyrone Crawford in on the tackle.
Brings up second and 10 at the 49-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Come on, set. 8 read.
Check three.
22 jet bomber.
Switch.
Yep. Shoot.
Again, it's Henry. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. I think you'd have to say defensively, these guys are doing their job pretty well, right?
Yeah, we talked about them holding them under 20 points, right, on defense, and they've done that. They've held them. The problem is their own offense hasn't answered their challenge, which was to score more.
Yeah, exactly. I remember you saying magic number was right around 20, and the offense has been the issue. You're right.
We got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball.
A 20th carry now for Derrick Henry. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Tyrone Crawford on the spot.
Right there.
A gain of only a yard.
Baby.
It's 4th down.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
Alert flag.
Blue draw Porkers. Hey, Echo.
Mike's Fofo. 3 buzz.
Yo, go.
They snap it on 4th to Hill. He's got Adams on the hookup. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
Every play is supposed to get a player's best effort, but on 4th down, that really increases the stakes, doesn't it? What about that catch?
Heck of an effort, picking up the first.
And now that team has to be motivated going forward. They just saw a great effort there. They want to make sure it pays off.
Topper!
Kill.
Look at me, zipper! Get it!
On first down, Henry down to the 30 after a gain of 3. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. The Ravens on third down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Running from the gun with Henry. And they will rally and stop him short of the first down. They get him to the ground at the 26. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down.
You've seen this offense go for it on 4th down already on this drive. I wonder if they'll go for it again.
I certainly wouldn't rule it out with these guys. Butker's kick here is good. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. He's on quite the interception run. He had 2 last week, another one here. Remember, he's not a DB, he's a linebacker.
But how many of those linebackers started as DBs and pumped themselves up into being linebackers? So the ball skills are the same, right? The coverage skills and responsibilities are the same. And he is paying it off in a big, big way.
80 weapon.
They'll run on first down. Dobbins. And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2. They'll run it again with Henry. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. From 4 yards out. And the Ravens have used the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. The extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be taken short. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. 23 yards, the final tally. Mariota now to throw on first down. Caught here by Bell. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Here we go.
So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Throwing is Mariota. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Brian Burns in there to drop him as that clock continues to run.
You can't stop. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship.
They'll run it with Bell. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. 3rd and long here for Mariota. And that will be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down.
3, 2, 18. Chopper.
Now Mariota on 4th down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 30. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here.
We won it.
Bravo.
Check 24.
Shoot.
That one looks like he'll throw here. It's caught here by Adams. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. 7 yards there and a 1st down. This quarterback now 13 of 15 passing. That's good for 87%. It's 1st and 10. Hill looks to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Now it's Hill off the bootleg. Buying time to his left. And it's complete. Henry. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Give him 30 yards there.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more. Little insult to injury here late in the game. This to make it a 3-score game late. And his kick is good. And that'll push the lead up to 17. So a good snap, good hold, and right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, partner.
You mean like kicking the ball?
Exactly.
Well, that was in high school.
Doesn't matter. I don't care what level. You hit them, they go through.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished.